before we proceed, I would like to ask, and if brother, sister, professor, doctor, if you have any question or inquiry, please just ask in this seminar. Okay, let me share my screen first. Can see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes.
Right, thank you, doctor. Okay. Before that, so first of all, thank you for all the students. Congratulations for your last semester. So I just told by the Dr. Azura, Dr. Dini, Dr. Ili, that all of you have the product, and maybe all of you have manuscript or the article or the application that you already have published or ongoing product that you have done. So for that product or for that application, basically it can be copyright. So before that, we will see what is the copyright first. Okay. Okay, basically in the intellectual property, there are copyright, patent, industry design, trademark, and also trade secret. But basically in the intellectual property, the most popular is copyright because it's more easy to be done. Basically copyright protect the original work. So for the application like computer program, database, your application can be copyright. Patent is more on the protect the invention, seperti produk, dia lebih kepada produk. And then for the industry design, for the specific design. So after this, we will see what the sample, basically in the IUM context, what have yang telah didaftarkan untuk hak cipta dan patent. Tetapi untuk sesi pada hari ini, we will focus on the copyright, hak cipta, di mana library hanya menguruskan for the copyright only. The patent, trademark, and industrial design have under the purview of the RMC. Okay, what is a copyright? Basically, copyright law grant author, composer, software writer, website designer, and other greater legal protection for their creation referred to as a work. So basically, if a student have the product, so we will call it as a work. So it is either the article, any application, or any work. So it can be copyright. So for the copyright, basically is to control the use of the work. So like we want to prevent the plagiarism, untuk mengelakkan cetak rompak dan sebagainya. So it is more on the pengurusan hak cipta. Okay, basically apakah yang kita boleh dapat when we make our product copyright? So basically we will have the legal right. Legal right means legal sebagai pengguna to that work. Economy right, you have right to get the remuneration or increase the fee if you attend any exhibition, if you attend any talk or seminar, so you can make the fees from your product. For the moral right, you have the paternity right to be identified as an author, and also integrity right, the most important, in order to prevent the modification of the work, such as plagiarism, dan seperti yang saya sebutkan tadi, untuk mengelakkan sebarang cetak rompak dan kecurian data. Okay, basically in our copyright unit in the library, we will deal with the Intellectual Property Corporation of Malaysia. This government agency is located at the Petaling Jaya, whereby we will send all the application from the researcher, student, to this government agency. Based on them, copyright is the exclusive right to control the creation created by the author, and then it will protect under the Copyright Act 1987. Okay, this is the website of the my IPO. So brother sister also can see to this website in order to get the information about the fees, about the what can be copyright and so on. Okay, so I will go to this apakah bahan yang boleh di-copyrightkan ataupun sebelum ni kita tak pernah maklum apa sebenarnya yang boleh di-copyrightkan. So there are the category of the copyrightable work, but beside that, my IPO actually will accept three important thing of material. Firstly, it must be original. Second, it must be in the physical or tangible form that we can see it, so it can be copyright, and also must be fall to these 7 categories. So there are 7 categories of the copyrightable work. First is literary, second artistic, musical, sound recording, film, broadcast, and also derivative. So what is literary category? This is the famous category that many researchers from IUM contribute to this category. It's like book, speech, magazine, article, novel, story, poem, essay, web page, pamphlet, manuscript, computer program. And for of course, for the KICT, mostly the work must be related with the computer program, right? Like database, like the application on the Android, maybe application on the multimedia on the phone. So the apps sometimes can be copyright, but we need to see what it is about. Okay, for the artistic, it's like the graphic material, drawing, painting, photograph, illustration, map, and also drawn image can be copyright. Musical can be copyright under the musical category is like the music lyric, and then for the sound recording is like the music record. The film also banyak researcher juga contribute to this film, terutamanya yang apabila ada research yang telah diterjemahkan ke dalam bentuk video. So sometimes video in the YouTube is have the value and then you want to copyright it, so can be copyright. Broadcast, TV, radio station, and internet provider also can be copyright, and also the derivative. Derivative is the special category di mana ia tentang translation. Example, I have the Malay manuscript, and then Dr. Eileen want to translate it into the English language. So Dr. Eileen can copyright the English version, but must have the permission from the original author. Okay, that's the category of the copyright. Any question you can ask during my session also. Okay, it also have the duration of the copyright. After we copyright it, actually ada perlindungan yang diberikan kepada copyright tersebut. Untuk literary, musical dan artistic, there are lifetime of the author and then plus 50 years after his date. Meaning setelah kita menghantar copyright, contoh pada tahun ini 2024, so sepanjang hidup penulis tersebut akan diberi perlindungan, dan selepas kematian beliau juga akan diberi perlindungan sebanyak 50 tahun. That's the duration of the protection. Film, sound recording and performer, 50 years from the work published, and then for the broadcast, 50 years from published also. Basically untuk perlindungan ini adalah berbeza bagi setiap negara. like Vietnam, 70 years, Australia and United States, basically the perlindungan diberikan for 70 years. So it is different for the other countries. Ada juga bahan yang tidak boleh di-copyright seperti area, fakta tidak boleh di-copyright. Name, title, slogan and other short phrase also not copyright because slogan is fall under the trademark. It's like slogan of the Honda, the power of dream, slogan Adabi, sajian di masa silam. So ia adalah termasuk dalam trademark. So it is for the trademark. For copyright, it's like the 7 categories we discussed before. Official government cannot be copyright because it will fall under the government territory. Okay, so the fees, if a student have any product, the fees for the copyright is 300 ringgit, whereby 250 will pay for the copyright fees and then library processing fee 50 ringgit. So one application adalah bernilai RM300 lah jika saudara dan saudari ingin membuat permohonan hak cipta kepada pihak library. Kami akan menguruskannya dan bayaran yang dikenakan bagi setiap satu aplikasi adalah bernilai RM300. So basically this is the sample from the Dr. Zul Faizal. So there are, we call it a report, is fall under the literary. So the turn-in report must be not more than 24% above. So it means below 24. And then we will burn to the CD and send to the My IPO for the application for the copyright. Okay, basically this is our process in the library. So basically this process is more for the academician, but I just explain briefly and how library manage it. So basically we will approve in the step number 2, and then at the step number 3 we will send it to the My IPO, and then at the step number 4 the pemohon akan menerima satu surat permohonan dan satu surat satu sijil. Sijil inilah yang sertifikat inilah yang menentukan permohonan copyright anda telah diterima oleh pihak My IPO. Okay, so I will go to the sample first because I want to show to the Sir Madam what exactly the format and then what we can produce to get the copyright. Okay, basically this is the sample of the report. Okay. And then this related with the kuliah KICT, I think. For this is the application. So if you have application, you can make it to this form, the explanation of the project or the application. And then if you have the source code, the coding, and then you also can copyright it. So just make it in the form of the Microsoft Word. And then we will submit it to the My IPO. Okay, this is the sample, the website. Website also can be copyright. If you have the website, like the example is the application Dengue, but in the website. So Dr. Edri copyright this website. Okay, this is the sample of the copyright yang di dalam bentuk video. Sama ada video yang sudah dipublish di YouTube atau belum. So this is the sample of the video. Okay, this is also the sample of the video project. Okay, this is the sample of the website about the place, about the type what apa yang ada di typing. So Dr. Nohanis copyright this website. Okay, this is the sample. If you have product, and then the report or the summary of the product can be copyright. This is the sample. If you have the product, the formula, so you also can copyright the formula. Basically, formula is lebih penting lah sebabnya formulas yang perlu kita jaga. So formula can be copyright. So just produce it into the format of the Word, so we can copyright it. Alright, this is the sample of the image, drawn image. So I think if kuliah KICT or student have any project that related with the photo, graphic or map, also can be copyright. Okay, this is the sample of the product from the kuliah architecture. Last time they come to the library. So what we can see here, the back itself is the industrial design, and then the documentation can be copyright. So the poster at the back also can be copyright. So basically, if I noticed for the kuliah of the Information and Communication Technology KICT, if you have I notice you have a lot of database, a lot of application and computer program. So it can be copyright. So what can be copyright is you can document it like lepat workbook. So the documentation can be copyright. Okay, same it is. All right. Okay, if you want to know about our copyright unit, so this is our website in the library. Just go to the research support and then copyright and IP. So there is the information about what you can copyright and how you want to apply it. Alright, okay, this is the certificate that I mentioned before. Bila saudara-saudari telah memohon permohonan hak cipta ke MyIPO, we will send to the author ataupun pencipta sijil ini, yang mana sijil ini akan mengesahkan produk ataupun bahan anda telah dikopirightkan dan telah dilindungi di bawah Akta Hak Cipta 1987. Okay, this is the sample. If student have the the unpublished article maybe, so you want to copyright also can, because for the published article, it already cover the protection by the publisher, so it cannot be copyright. But unpublished article can be copyright. So student can send the unpublished article to the copyright unit. So we will make the application to the MyIPO. So after you copyright your article, basically you can write down like C symbol for copyright, your name, 2024 or right reserve. So that's mean people will know that your work already copyright and tidak bolehlah mereka untuk mengambil work saudara-saudari sewenang-wenangnya. Right, okay, so I think that's all from the copyright unit. If you have any question, please feel free to ask.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister Anis.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can hear me?
Yes, Doctor. You're welcome, Doctor.
Okay, so we are so I'm opening the session to the students. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Sister Anis. But before that, I have a question, Sister Anis. Okay, if I want to request for a copyright, let's say for my it's more like a method, okay, that I currently enhance on the existing method. But then let's say I apply it for, let's say I already obtained the copyright, and then next year I made some enhancement. Because as you know, sometimes we keep on enhancing on the thing that we are working on the research that we're working on. So should
Yeah.
I apply the copyright, or I mean like, or should I wait, like, because the enhancement will keep on happening, as we work on that research. So how do I go about it?
All right. Thank you, Doctor, for the question. Okay. Dr. Smith, the first mate already copyright or not yet?
I haven't. I'm still working on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, basically, if doktor want to protect it first, maybe kita perlu cepatlah sebelum ada orang lain ambil kan. So maybe doktor can copyright the first version first, but with the title with the version 1. And then after doctor make the enhancement or have any addition after that, maybe doctor can copyright it again with the version number 2.
I see. Okay. If let's say the content of the copyright, the content of the items I would like to apply for the copyright, okay, it consists of, let's say, a diagram as well as some like explanation with regard to the diagrams. Okay. So if let's say the diagrams, let's say on the first version, I've submitted everything. So on the second version, only the content has changed, but not the diagram, for example. So do I need to apply for everything again, or just I proceed with the content?
The author is still the same person or different?
Yes, still the same person.
All right. So for that, I think doctor can make it to the new additional I mean okay, I give you the example, doctor. Mungkin first aplikasi denggi. So for the enhancement, doktor can make aplikasi denggi dalam kurungan pembaruan. Pembaharuan. So mungkin term English dia lah, doktor.
Okay. So means like a revised version macam tu lah.
Betul, revised version bahasa Inggerisnya. Ya, revised version, doktor. Revised version. So boleh copyright lah sebab even dia sama tetapi kita ada berlaku perubahan di dalam konten tersebut. So di mana kerisauan saya, jika doktor tak copyright the latest version, I mean the revised version, mungkin someone dah revise dulu. And then bila doktor nak sue the person, doktor cakap doktor dah buat revise dulu tapi dia lebih dulu copyright.
I see. Okay.
So hak milik tu sudah menjadi hak milik third party tu.
I see. Okay.
So untuk kita mengelakkan isu ini berlaku, so once we do the revised version, we need to copyright the latest edition.
I see. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Sister Anis. Okay. Do you have any questions from the floor? Okay, we have a question from Dr. Hazwani. Okay, I can read out the question. Okay, the Trinity report for the copyrighted works must be less than 20%, right? If we had already published paper related to the work, the Trinity report would be higher than 20%. Is it allowed to still apply for copyright for our own published work, or is it considered as self-plagiarized? Or should we apply for copyright first before we publish? So the Trinity would be less than 20%. So
Okay, this one for the publication that already published, right? The work already published.
The work already yes, if I read it correctly, yes. Okay.
Yeah, the work already. For the publication that already published, basically, publisher have their protection. So that's why, for now, copyright unit not recommended publish material to be copyright. Because when we send the publish, it will ada sedikit percanggahan with the turn it in. So that's why for the copyright, we prefer the unpublished material. So if Dr. ask me, I suggest the published material, let the publisher memberi perlindungan kepada bahan tersebut.
Okay, thank you, Sister Anis. Dr. Azwani, does it answer your question?
Dr. Hazwani, okay with the
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, that's the question. Okay, coming back to that question, Sister Anis, if let's say, because you said it is encouraged that we do not publish our paper first before you apply for copyright, am I right?
yes, publish first. Because the publisher publish first because the publisher has their protection.
Oh, okay, means once I've published, then I can apply for copyright, right?
Basically in the IUN, we not recommended the published one because it will redundant with the Myra. So it will go to the another part where Myra will have issue on that.
Okay, but just to raise a question. So if let's say I publish something, so does it carry the same weightage as I mean, like in terms of the ownership of that particular, let's say I enhance a method, so I publish a paper on that method. So the ownership of that method, although I haven't applied for any copyright, but I've published a paper, does it carry the same weightage as owning a copyright? I mean, I publish it and then but I did not apply for any copyright. But does it carry the same weightage? Being that, having said that, the method has been published in the paper. Sama tak dia punya weightage? Not for my score, I mean in terms of ownership.
Betul. Okay. Ownership betul. Ini sesuatu yang unik lah in terms of ownership sebab kami pernah bertanya dengan pihak MyIPO regarding the one copyright by publisher already copyright it, and then if the author one also copyright it, basically sebenarnya dia boleh kita hantar publish and then publish already have the copyright. Tetapi penulis juga boleh buat copyright. Tetapi kita tak nak ada isu antara publisher dan juga owner IUN nanti. So that's why we not recommended the published article to be copyright.
I see. Okay. Okay.
But if doktor, tetapi kan untuk secara umumnya doktor boleh copyright juga. Kalau publisher membenarkan, so doktor kena tanya publisher for the publish article. So ask the publisher if doktor boleh copyright under the Copyright Act 1987 tak. Sometimes kalau dia tak ada isu, doktor boleh copyright.
I see. Alright. Okay, thank you, Sister Anis.
Okay.
The rest of the members, you have any questions? But before that, let me just remind you to fill in the attendance form in the link given in the chat box. So meaning that other than your iTaklim attendance, you need to fill in that attendance as well in that given link. So any questions from the students or from any members in the team?
Doktor, boleh saya tambah?
Boleh.
Okay. So I noticed FYP student have very good job on producing any application, any database, computer program. So basically, student also can join venture with the supervisor, their lecturer, to sign the copyright. So, but lecturer and student must have mutual agreement. So, student perlu memberikan kebenaran kepada pensyarah untuk menjadi author pertama, di mana ia akan memberi markah kepada universiti. So, kami menggalakkan untuk student menghantar copyright joint venture with the supervisor also in order to make our ranking IUM untuk mendapat markah dan sebagainya.
Okay.
Okay, doctor. One more thing, doctor. Regarding if doctor have the published article and then want to take out maybe the diagram, the framework from the article, so I suggest that doctor come out the framework or any coding or so on, and then just make it another version of the published one, and then just copyright the revised version.
Oh, mean that it's not an exact copy of what has been published.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's slightly different. All right. Okay, clear. Okay, thank you, Sister Anis. So any more questions from the floor?
Yes, Dr. Ilin.
Okay, Dr. Dini.
Okay, Sister Anis, I want to ask a question regarding trademark. So just for example, yeah, we have come out with one logo. So it will publish based on, under trademark or copyright, yeah?
Okay, for the logo is under trademark, Doctor.
Oh, okay, so library also can take care of trademark?
For the trademark pattern is under the purview of the RMC, Research Management Center.
Oh, I see. So it's
So
also possible, yeah, to propose our logo as a trademark, yeah?
ya, boleh, Doktor.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Okay, welcome, Doktor.
Okay, we have a question from Dr. Aznan. Okay, if a lecturer is being put as a second or third author for the FYP, can the university still get the Myra points? This is for copyright, is it, Dr. Aznan?
For the
Yes. Yeah.
thank you, Doctor, for the question. Okay, so we go to in the Myra context. In the Myra glossary, only the first author of the IUN get the mark. And that is the glossary. So the first or the main author only get the mark. So the second and third don't get the mark. Sorry for that, Doctor.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we have a question from Shami Rosli. Okay, what is the discourse of copyright on usage of AI content, specifically on audio or voice or other media, on the product? I believe you have an apps or a product that use AI content such as audio, voice, and other media. Am I right? So you want to know what is the say on the copyright for this? Yeah. So basically, that product has AI content. So the student would like to apply a copyright for that product. So how do we go about this?
Okay, that's the popular question lately. Okay, for the AI, that's why we have the turn-in report, whereby if the turn-in detect any information that more than 24, so that's why we can proceed for the copyright if above 24 turn-in. So basically, you can use AI, no problem, but it must not exceed the 24% of the turn-in report.
I see. Okay. So as long as it is below 24, then we can proceed to apply for the copyright.
Yes, Doctor. And then for this one, okay, thank you for asking this question. It's very important. And make sure when we do our writing, and then please credit the author. Credit the author. It's like the APA or American style.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Sister Anis. Does that answer your question, Shamil? All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Dr. Azad add another point on the Myra thing. Okay. So basically, he said that students are also from IUM. I believe I believe the question is the lecturers are being put as the second author. So students are from IUM. So do we get the Myra points? There was a question, right? Yes.
Maksudnya, Doctor, first author student, second author lecturer.
Like staff. But I guess the Myra points only given if staff is the first author, right? Because Myra is only be calculated for staff.
Yes, the first staff.
Okay, does it answer your question, Dr. Aslan? Okay, thank you. Right, do you have any more questions? Okay, I guess if we have no more questions, Assistant, can we still contact you if we need more questions? If we have more questions after this, perhaps once the students are nearly basically are reaching the completion of the project, perhaps they may have more questions. Can they go to the library and contact you?
Of course, Doctor.
Okay. Okay, I guess I will end the session now. So thank you very much to Sister Anis for sharing your insights and spending your valuable time to share about copyright and publication with us. We really appreciate it. And inshallah, once everyone has completed the project, we'll try to apply for one. Hold on a second. Okay, I guess sorry, Sister Laili, we have issue with accessing the link, the CDD points. Sister Laili has shared the new link. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much again to Sister Anis, and thank you everyone for joining us. Before we end our session, let's recite Surah Al-As and Tasbih Kifarah.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much, KICT.
Yes, okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.